In our area's older and in some cases rundown neighborhoods, there are diamonds in the rough, houses set amongst the dilapidated that are still well kept and could be renovated. Over the next 3 nights, we're going to show you some of those houses. We begin in Warren. The red house on the bend of Warren's Washington Street Northwest is vacant and for sale. 2 doors away, another is boarded up. But in between sits the cream-colored Victorian with green shutters and red window trim. 272 Washington Street is very much occupied.
Well, it's the library in transformation.
Rebecca and Frank Ortzen-Abbott paid $15,000 for the house 3 years ago and can't say how much they put into it. She's 28, he's 38. They both grew up in England, though she's a U.S. citizen. Tired of London, they decided to try a new life in the United States, and in 2006, through a friend, ended up in Warren.
It felt comfortable for us. It felt like this was where we were supposed to be.
It was daunting, but it was very exciting.
The house they chose to make their home was built by attorney Charles Harrington in 1870. His son, Frank Harrington, lived there as well.
But when we were doing some of the work and stripping wallpaper, we actually found Frank Wills Harrington's signature on one of the walls and a caricature that he had drawn of himself on another.
The house eventually became a doctor's office and a stationery supply store before Rebecca and Frank bought it. Along with the library, there's an entry parlor decorated with antique mementos, some purchased, some found.
When we had removed one of the fireplaces from the house, we found some postcards and business cards and various items from the very early 1900s.
The drawing room has been turned into a music room.
We've got a 1920s player piano that fully works.
You pass through the dining room to get to the kitchen, which wasn't a kitchen until Rebecca and Frank moved in. They built it from scratch. In the back, there are winter remnants of a large garden, where in the summer, vegetables are grown.
But we would love to get into botanical gardens and create, with some of the vacant land that we have around us, the sculptured sort of Tuscan gardens, the sort of quintessential European style.
As far as the neighborhood, they'd love to see the vacants occupied with fewer rentals, and they hope more young people move in to what could become a trendy area.
The neighbors are keen to be neighbors. They're keen to be part of a community. And to me, that's one of the biggest parts of where you want to live.
Well, tomorrow we'll tour Sharon's West Hill neighborhood and meet a man who not only lives there, but is also investing there.